Welcome to the channel. This is Clarity Empress, the Empress of Clarity, here to do a collective energy reading for my Clarity Empress collective. I hope everyone is doing well. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section, let me know if the reading resonates with you. Hey sis, how are you? How you doing, boo? Peace and blessings. Happy Kwanzaa, Habari Gani. Thank you for the like. All right, so the download, what you see is not what you get. Spirit told me to talk about the duality of people. There's somebody who wears a mask, and there's someone who's very deep. These are two different people. The one that wears the mask, it cannot be trusted because they're a chameleon and they don't know who they are. So they wear the mask. They present themselves differently to different people under different circumstances. We all have that nature, but there's some people that do it for deception, Spirit said. There are also people, what you see is not what you get, because some people take your kindness for granted, assuming because you're kind that you don't know what you know. Hey, Ty. Hey, Cherry. I just looked up and saw all y'all. Really? That's crazy. That's we connected, little Gemini. We connected, boo. So yeah. So there's a deeper layer. Um, Not everyone will see. You know what I'm saying? And there's not deeper layer. My bad. There's layers to you that not everyone gets to feel, gets to understand. Um, People look at you on this, look at you on the surface. I'm listening. They got me on Pocket FM, right? There's only one of those little stories I listened to. One, because I saw the beginning of it on listening to YouTube, and the commercial came on. And so I said, this thing keep coming on, coming on, coming on. Let me watch it. So I started watching it. You was thinking about that early. Wow, see, that's the wave, y'all. That's the spiritual wave. That's how it worked, Cherry. That's how it worked, Ty. Tuesday, family. So I watched the Pocket FM and the entire. Now, apparently, they have multiple ones like this because I had to start looking at the comments because it was making me mad. It was making me mad. But it's a similar story that plays out, I guess, in multiple formats on that thing. But it was a guy who looked unassuming, and he was always presented as what they call it, good for nothing son-in-law, when in fact he okay, yeah, tag me, Ty. When in fact he became a multi-billionaire. So he was wealthier than all the people in his city, which happened to be Chicago in this story. But he dressed very cheaply, according to the standards of the people he in the circles that he was around. So he was always the good for nothing son-in-law who lived off his wife. He did in fact live off his wife for a little while, but he didn't really incur any expenses with her that would, because she came from a wealthy family. So it wasn't like their situation was horrible. It just didn't look good. And he became wealthy, but he hid it. So everywhere this man went, dressed regular schmegula, all the rich people would, throw their noses up, insult him, do all kind of wickedness to him. And the more he progressed in the story, the more powerful he became. The story took some dark twists that I didn't expect, but it's still somewhat interesting. I listen on for free. I can't pay for that stuff. I listen for free, but it's like the premise of the story is you cannot judge a book by its cover, and then some people, and when you're in connections with people, some people look at what you have or what they think you are capable of having, And then they treat you according to your things, not to who you are. You found it?
Yeah, it was on the charger, sorry.
Okay. Switch it out. Thank you, darling.
No problem.
Appreciate you. All right, I'm about to mic up, y'all. Hold on.
Sorry.
No
That's
problem.
okay.
No problem. Mic it up. Bam, we should be on. Cooking with grease, yep. So I was sharing with Black Cherry recently an experience where my husband and I are going to have to set the record straight for some people. Who brought y'all? Y'all didn't need to come up here. Well, sit down somewhere. So, I, you know what? Unless the cards indicate or the charms indicate, I'm not going to go into that story because I got unfinished business with somebody who took us for granted. I'm going to put it like that. All right, Spirit, let's see. What's the message about to do when it comes to duality? What do you want to tell? You gotta look. You gotta span out. This is binoculars, right? And one thing with a binocular is you got to hone in your focus. And sometimes people look at you from a distance or from a certain perspective that does not give them a clear point of view. And it would behoove people to not make assumptions about folks that they don't really know. Or you haven't been in intimate settings enough to get to know that person. You get what I'm saying? Oh, I'm supposed to comment. I'm supposed to pin something here. Where are we? We'll pin that one. Ooh, the year winding down quickly, y'all. All right, so again, you know, when you use binoculars, you're trying to focus. One of the things I recently bought some binoculars because back in October when I first started seeing them drones or whatever they want to call it, the UFOs, UAPs, I bought some. They are not high powered, so just zooming in on those just wasn't. It's not telling the tale. Like now they coming closer. Since November they started coming closer. You don't really need binoculars to see it. It's just they don't stay still long enough to focus. But I'm using that to say sometimes you could span in on somebody and you still can't get a clear picture on what it is. You know what I'm saying? You could be trying to pinpoint. Also, these binoculars is giving spying energy, so there may be people who are spying on you, right? So they can't get a clear focus on you. The only way they could do it is by spying, and that's in past energy. Hmm. Let me see. What is that? Um, I feel like this is a swan or a phoenix. Goofies. What are y'all doing? What is this? Helicopter. Yep. I hear somebody flying by your house, and I don't mean literally, but somebody's flying past your house. Somebody needs some type of work done, perhaps in their mouth or some sort of surgery. Yeah, somebody needs stitches. Somebody might have gotten into a fight, a scuffle with somebody, opened up a wound. Because this is a kit. Now, this could be like a toenail clip, but I don't. This looks like a surgical kit that I have. So I teach kids how to suture. We use these little fake skin things and we suture. This is exactly what it looks like. That's in the challenge and the lesson. So somebody's health is in question. They might have got busted up real bad, needed some type of surgery or needed some type of suturing done, or they will need it. Tell me more. The judgment effect is you don't take accountability. Hmm. It is tower season. I feel like everybody's getting they karma is getting called to the carpet. Like you got to rectify stuff. What is this? The windmill. Yeah, spirit is harvesting right now. Everybody's getting this karma. What's this overall energy spirit? The star. Keep hope alive. That's what I heard. A star within a star, too. I don't know if that's a five-pointed star, but it's not an inverted star, so that's not bad. And there's another star on top of that. And it's kind of like giving hope within hope. We gotta take it how it resonates, y'all. These are open for interpretation. The phoenix, if this is a phoenix, somebody is rising from the ashes or they want to reconcile a situation. It is giving judgment energy with the phoenix because that is a rebirth. Um this, if it is a swan, and I really can't tell the difference with this, but I feel like it's one or the other. If it's a swan, it's all about love, bringing love into a situation. In the current moment, I feel like somebody wants a rebirth to love. Okay, and yep, stop. Yes, we all in our little peace boats, right? But I feel like somebody really wants to come toward a situation that they've been trying to get a better perspective on. Especially with the binoculars. They've been trying. They want a rebirth. There's some suturing going on, meaning I just feel like whoever's this is for, not necessarily you. Okay. Whoever this is about, they are reaping what they have sown. So if they did not treat you right, then they are not being treated right themselves right now. I don't know who is dishing out their karma, but they are getting it. The windmill is harvest. That's where all the harvest goes in the windmill for the seed to be milled and turned into grain or turned into flour or whatever. That's where the work gets done after the harvest, right? So somebody got some work to do. I'm also feeling like this is transition because what happens is when you bring in that wheat and it turns into grain and then it turns into flour or whatever product you make out of it, it's a part of a transformation because it's not in its original form anymore. Somebody is going through a change. And just to think about a wheat grinder, that's harsh. Like to bust that wheat into a whole different type of thing. You crushing molecules. Okay, you are really transforming whatever it was. It will never be the same. You can't replant it. It doesn't look like anything it used to be. You get what I'm saying? You can you make it pliable into anything it's meant to be after that. So let's just say you make it into flour. Flour can be used to make pastas and breads and pancakes and the list goes on, and cakes, right? It can achieve so many different forms. But when it's a seed, it's just simply a seed to be replanted, to be regrown. So I feel like what I'm seeing here is somebody is going through a major transformation. Hope, your light of hope and your star is what's leading them. I feel like you are the big star, and their hope is that little star that they could cling to that big star. This person is trying to hold on to your energy. This would not be the ex you don't want no more, that you never want again. That's not it. That's not it. This is somebody hoping against hope that they could be with you in some way. Friendship, whatever. But they watching. This is somebody watching, paying close attention to your every move. This is your first time on the channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. As we wind down the year, I am doing a special, which is in the pinned comments. $53 for an hour. I think it's 45 minutes. Uh, it's in the vibrations of 8. Um, yeah, that'll be until the end of the year. So if you wanna have your personal cards read and a private setting, we'll do it. Multiple formats I offer it in, and all the details you can Get that information in an email, and we will go from there. I can only accept limited payments. I take Cash App, excuse me, or PayPal. I do not do Zelle. That's too much of my personal information. If you do it by buying me a coffee, you will have to pay more to cover the fees because there's a lot of fees associated with buying me a coffee. It's cute to have a little tipping thing, I thought it was cute. I'm gonna just leave it there on the site, but they charge fees. I don't, as if I'm swiping your credit card, which is not cool. You don't pay it, but I lose it. All right, so, but yeah, so this is what it is. Somebody's clinging to some hope, hoping against hope, or hoping for hope. Um, I also feel like this person is tired of watching you. This transformation is going to happen regardless. I think they tired of watching you because it's not getting them anywhere with you. If you get what I'm saying, like if somebody's watching you or not. I feel like I need to pull out a tarot, but I just feel like somebody is they watching you is not satiating this person anymore. They're not satisfied with just watching you. I feel like this person wants and desires to speak to you, to connect with you, to relate to you, probably talk to you. Somebody is definitely going through something. Well, I guess this is the book. This is it. This is what we working with tonight. Excuse me. All right, so we doing hoodoo tarot tonight. This deck, man, listen. It's one of them deep, deep decks. Because it isn't no joke. I rarely ever put this deck online because this deck is real, okay? Deep, 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 deep. Alright, so we about to go there. We about to go there. Well, also Spirit was saying to reiterate the fact that with this person, it's not, it's not what you see is what you get with them, because they wear masks. This person people pleases. They're a chameleon. They code switch. This person is whatever they need to be with, around whoever they need to be. This is the type of person that will bend over backwards for the people that don't pay them any attention, just to get validation and attention from them. So I'm pretty sure that whoever this is went, let them cats out. Y'all stuck up here? What happened? They locked you in? You over here going nuts. Um, this person probably did the most this Christmas. I don't know if it's the grand finale. I just feel like they may, if they didn't do the most this Christmas, they did it last Christmas, and they sitting in resentful energy right now since Christmas. So either they didn't get something back for what they put out, or they put out so much and they didn't get anything in return. It's something like that. Whether it was last Christmas to this Christmas, this person was waiting for a payout that they didn't get. Like they waiting for somebody else to reciprocate, not you. It's not about you. This is what this energy this person is sitting in, because they doing the most for the wrong people. But over there, doing the most for other people, but worried about you, concerned about what you doing. you know, mm, 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 mm. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Tell me more. Yeah. So this is what's going on with this person. So this card, Miss Robinson, this is the devil card in reverse. She is a spiritualist. She is a witch. She'll hex you, right? A lot of people fear Miss Robinson. Okay, she done put some people in the grave. Okay, but in reverse, She has lost her mysticism with someone. So this person, it's almost like you broke this person's spell. This person can't stop watching you. So therefore they're not under the spell of the person that they've been trying to please. Whoever that is, whoever they chose. This person, Spirit said when this person was people pleasing with the other person or people, because it could be people, they made them a priority over you, right? So this would cause a separation. This would cause some distance. This would cause irreconcilable differences, keeping you at bay, focusing on people pleasing folks that don't care about them. This is somebody who has love misconstrued with things, similar to what I put as the thumbnail. They can't they worship things, but they don't worship love. And not people, but love. Meaning they don't understand what the true vibration of love is. But they love things and they worship the things. And this is the problem. And I feel like this person is starting to understand that they were hooked by things. This person has codependencies and addiction to things, and they're starting to overcome it because they're starting to realize how unfulfilling those things are. You know, when you go to sleep at night, that money don't warm you. Maybe the things you bought with it do, but it don't warm you in your spirit. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like a warm, loving individual that you can talk to, you can snuggle with, if it's a friend that y'all could just kick back, you can unpack those layers of who you are, you can let your hair down, you can trust them and they can trust you. Money can't buy that. Money can You could trick with money, and if you know what trick means, you know what I mean. But you can't get genuine love through money. It does not work. You get arm candy. You can get somebody who's gorgeous, built like a model, everybody's, looking at them and blah 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 blah. That don't mean they're gonna love you or you gonna love them. This person's pride and ego was crazy in the past, and it cost them you. It cost them somebody genuine, someone who didn't show them, who never really. I don't think you had a chance to show them everything because this person chose something else. And when they chose something else, all they could do is look back at you. They can't access you. But they're going through a metamorphosis and they're going through karma. Clearly, they're going through karma. Hmm. Let's see. Let's unpack this some more. Big mama, son. Yeah. So, I'm going to take this as the Phoenix. Um, this person, the sun in reverse with Big Mama, they do not have your genuine love and your genuine light. You see how Big Mama take good care? You know what I'm saying? She feeds you, she love you, she smile. Ain't nothing like Big Mama hug. Nothing like it in the world. I'm gonna tell you. And there's a trend on I'm seeing on social media where people realize how genuine black women are. Because we magical. And this Big Mama's in reverse. I feel like your person could also be in a little bit of depression if they don't have access to your energy and love. It's something about not having that help them recognize what it was. So now they can only look at it from a distance. They can't get none. They can't touch it. They can't feel it. You know what I'm saying? And they remember what it feels like to get that hug and get that kiss and to be fed and to be listened to and nurtured and all of that. Like I said, you can't pay for that from nobody. Nobody needs you to pay for that. That's natural. But this person didn't know what natural was because they too busy trying to come out of these addictions that they had with somebody they were in the past addicted to. Because in the past, that devil card was upright because they were fully in that devil energy. Tell me more. Tell me more, spirit. They made their choice. They did, but they now know that they made the wrong choice. But that's part of what karma is here to show them. I feel like karma is still doing her job, okay? And karma is supposed to do that job. And the other choice is the right choice for them. You know why? Because they wouldn't learn any other kind of way. This is the type of person would have taken somebody who gave them love for granted, who couldn't appreciate the food that was given to them, the ear that was lent to them, the hugs that were given. They couldn't appreciate that when they were getting it. So they did make the right choice because that's the only way they're going to learn their lesson. I can't tell you how many people, especially masculines though, I have heard and regret say, you know what, I should have loved her better. I should have done better by her. I have seen women. I'm laughing because women have a harder time sometimes admitting things, right? But I have seen people look as live their life and look as if they made the wrong choice. Women. But I know men that have said it like, damn, that one got away. I did too much. I messed it up. I ruined that. You know what I'm saying? I was young, dumb, whatever. Um, I had to have this. I wasn't satisfied. And then I realized I blew it, but it was too late. Because what it is that when in dynamics of relationships, men or female, you can push somebody to their breaking point where when they break, you can't repair that, right? When you get to the point where they can no longer trust you, or to the point where not only can they not trust you, but they don't even like you. That's a point of no return for most people. It would take miracles for them to change their mind. Miracles, 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 miracles. It is not an easy feat, and from some people, it will never ever happen. But I just feel like somebody is now aware of how bad of a choice they made, because there's no way you want to see the devil in reverse and mama in reverse in this day. Because that means you're in depression now. Means you have made such a bad choice that you want to come out of it, but you have lost something great. Tell me more. Son of baskets. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, in the hidden energy, why? Because this person was extremely immature. That's the page of cups. This person was very immature. They here we go. They got that arrested development. They weren't mature enough to handle what true love was. So this person is going through a dark night of the soul type energy, somebody who is more in the dark than they are of the light, because right now it's hard for them to see that light out. They have it though, because overall energy is a star with the star. Like they're clinging to some type of hope when it comes to you. However, this person is in a very low place, low vibration. That is what's opening them up to sicknesses or abuse of some type, because like I said, they got a scar. They may have been cut, may have needed what you call it, oh gosh, what I was about to say, they may have needed surgery. So we also have um the 4 coins here. Okay, the 4 coins here is hold on to my money, being a little stingy. It's a no card. It's like, nah, I don't want to. It's more of, it's also a block because somebody's holding themselves back. Okay, and that is where this person is struggling with. This person is struggling with holding themselves back. They may be holding themselves back from you. They could be holding themselves back from whoever, the karmic in their life that's showing them what it is that they need to learn. I just feel like this person is learning lessons as we speak. All right, they getting what they deserve. They're getting what they deserve. That's what I'm hearing. So sometimes we think, damn, they made the wrong choice. Yes, if they wanted love, real and true love, yes, this person made the wrong choice. If they if they thought they were going to get away with something, they made the right choice because they're not getting away with nothing. The universe don't work like that. They're not getting away with anything. Tell me more, spirit. Three of baskets, yeah. So this person is going through a transformation because they would like a reconciliation. This person would like to have a celebration, reconciliation with you. They want to reunite, and they want to enjoy themselves when they do. But the three of baskets also indicates they still got somebody lingering in their energy. But I feel like, again, for some of y'all, this is what they want. This could be you could have already reached a point of no return with this person. It all depends on the time that they wasted with you, what they actually did to you. That's not clearly here. What's clearly here is that they made bad choices. They chose the wrong people. That they're miserable where they are, that they're unhappy, and that they're watching back or looking back at you in any way that they possibly can. So if they're not on social media, because there are some people that just don't do it. I know not many, but I know a few. But um if you are on social media and they know what your handles are, they watch you. They look at your pictures, they look at the people you associate with, they look at your likes, your views, whatever way that they can observe you, that's what they'll do. Okay? They'll become your friends online just to make sure that they can get all in your business. Mm-mm-mm. Daughter of Knives. Your person is extremely determined, okay, to talk their way back into your life. With the Daughter of Knives, that's coming in to speak their piece. That's coming in quick, fast, and out of the blue to say, I'm sorry, or forgive me, or I made the wrong choice. Like, they'll tell you what you want to hear. And they're gonna plead the case. Where that's gonna go, how that's gonna go, it all depends on you and what they say or what they do. My recommendation, and this is just coming from me, is that do your due diligence and stand on 10 with this person. And if they were sincere, then they would show you with consistency. If a person comes to you, right, talking fast, I would believe a word they said. That's me personally. I don't like nobody coming at me fast. If a person can't maintain, meaning, all right, I give you my ear, we're talking, and then they can't maintain who they are. They can't put those masks aside. They can't show you the real you. You'll know in a short amount of time what this person is really about. Are they still being a chameleon, or do they want to show you their true self? Because the duality of it is you've already seen the mask. You've seen that. This person held back from you. Every chance they got, they held back from you out of fear. And a lot of that fear was you loving them. They'd rather wrap themselves up in things and show off and get validation from whoever will give them validation. But true love didn't reside in their heart. This person's excuse me, this person lacks something from childhood, because a mother's love or a parent's love, or even if it's a father, that love, that love from your genesis helps you unpack and understand what genuine love is. But if you don't experience that, you run from it because it's foreign to you. It can't be. Or this person is gonna hurt me, because I'm feeling these feelings I never felt before, and I ain't trying to have this person hurt me. So I'm gonna just bury myself in these things, and I'm gonna show off for people, and I'm gonna get them to like me, and that'll be enough for me. That's what I heard. That's what I had heard. Tell me more, spirit. Father of baskets. This person, if it's this is a masculine energy, most likely a man. This person is a man child, but they are an emotional mess right now. Father Bastards, His emotions are not stable in the reverse. Okay, this person is a complete mess. They need to go to therapy to work out whatever these wounds are that they got going on. But this person is an emotional mess. Um, yeah, I've told you, depression is here. Just knowing what they know now brings great sadness. Now, they may not see it as depression. They may not even be diagnosed with it. But this person is not happy in their skin at all. Tell me more. Six of baskets. Yeah. Oh my God. So they miss the hell out of you. They're not trying to let you go. Six of baskets. Six of cups is in reverse. This is your Toys R Us kid that they just want to freeze time. Okay. They remember how good you made them feel, and they don't want to lose that because they've already lost it. So they kind of want to go back in time and kind of like if they had a time machine and wherever you were loving them the most before they made the wrong choice, that's where they want to freeze frame. Let's keep that memory. Let's keep that energy right there. That's what I'm hearing. They would not want to change a thing. But because you're currently not in this person's life, everything is darker than it ever was before. But at the same time, everything dark is brighter than it ever was before. Why? Because now they can see the bad choices they made. Now they can see the dirt, the grime, the lies, the deception. All of that is becoming evident, clearer, clearer. They couldn't see it before. When they were reveling in their pride and ego, when they were reveling in material wealth, everything was great. I'm fine. They weren't worried about their feelings. They weren't worried about love. Now, they started to realize something major is missing in my life. And the one thing that made me happy and feel love was beloveds. Mm, mm, mm. Well, well, well. Tell me more, spirit. Sun and baskets. Yes. So the moon card here is a mason and a child sitting, look like on the dock of the bay, or somewhere, something like that. Looking at the moon. The moon is mysterious. The moon is illusion and delusion. Okay, the moon is also mother energy, but this is a masculine talking to a younger masculine right now. And the sun of baskets is here, which is also a page of baskets in reverse. So this person made decisions with cloudy vision, with cloudy understandings. Like this person did not move through with a mm, how I put it they may have been taught or told some false narratives about you. There may have been a lot of deception thrown in the air, hoping that it would stick or cause distractions and doubts in this person when it came to you. So I feel like there was an energy that told them things, said things. You know how 45 will say a lot of things because he says a lot of word salad, right? So he says a lot of things, and now certain things that he said has start to come past. But then there's a whole lot of ton of crap that he said that's not good, and we hope it don't come to pass. You get what I'm saying? So it's like somebody threw a lot of words at this person, hoping to cast doubt on you, creating a false narrative for this person to, in their back of the mind, be distracted by you, not come to you, be in fear of you. So not only was this person in fear of their own feelings, but they had somebody in their ear adding to that because they knew that this person developed feelings for you. Because the moon is extreme emotions, and that's here. So this person, whoever it was, a slick talker individual in this person's life, knew how to cast doubts. They are a spellcaster because they use words against this person to cast doubts when it came to you. Tell me more, spirit. Mother of knives. Yeah, so you are holding back your energy from this person. You are a wise individual. You have been through some things and some challenges. So, You are now the mother of knives is known as the divorcee of the deck. She don't need the king. Her and the king don't have to be together to rule the kingdom. They're not as concerned. They're more in their head with it because this is air sign energy. They're very intelligent. They're both very wise, and they both have been through a lot. So divorce is no thing for them. They're not in their heart space mostly. Okay. If you know anything about the story of the swords, they go through their highs and their lows, and they definitely go through betrayal and divorce. So this person, this masculine, this father of baskets in reverse, sees this mother of knives as not giving them anything. With the 4 coins here, she not showing them nothing. No love, no affection, no nothing. You get none. With with the big mama here in reverse, you ain't getting no more cornbread. Ain't getting no more. That's it. All of that got pulled back. You get what I'm saying? And then the 3 of baskets. Boy, 2024, before I even pull the 3 of baskets, 2024 has truly um changed my perspective about karma. How people deserve their karma based on their choices. And that they need their karma. Saturn has been in retrograde this year. Saturn is a punishing planet. It brings punishment. It brings discipline. It brings clearer understanding. You know what I'm saying? Makes you put in work to understand who you are and what you are here to be. That it comes with that heavy energy so that you could be more pensive and truly think about your next move, your next step, okay, or what you're currently doing or what you did in the past so you don't do it no more. Karma comes with that lesson bringing. You know what I'm saying? Karma is go to the principal. I'm sorry, Saturn is going to the principal. You go sit in that principal office and they deliver your verdict. You go to that judge because the Saturn is judge, jury, and the executioner when Saturn's in this retrograde energy. You are going to feel that like no other. And what I get from this person is that they had to make what looked like a wrong choice. They were supposed to make it because if they didn't, if they didn't have their life experience, they wouldn't understand and or appreciate you. They can't. It's not possible. So, like what I said about this queen, this mother of knives, challenging the lesson, she's holding back. She's standing 10. She's not giving in. She not. She's not contributing to anything with this person. Okay, and that's because she's already been through it. Okay, so collective, that's your energy. You've already been through it. This person is not nothing. It's nothing new to you. But for this person, they've never been they've never had somebody pull back their energy before like this. They didn't know you had it in you. Remember, there's layers to you. They didn't understand the experience and the wisdom that you had to protect your own energy, your own source. They didn't understand what was required. Like, share, and subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you for coming. Make sure you ring that bell so every time you're notified. This person was unaware of your wisdom, your knowledge, and your experience. Now, them making a bad choice is going to give them theirs. And that bad choice meant they sacrificed you, but they were unaware that that's what it would be. They had to go through it. Tell me more, spirit. Yes. So remember, I said at the very beginning, what Spirit just told me was they see you as the epitome of love, nurturing, understanding. Also, they see you as very intuitive and empathic. Your loving nature, it emits a beautiful aura. They are enveloped in your presence. This person feels like they're being hugged and loved just by being in the same room as you, right? You ain't got to be up on top of them. You don't. You ain't gotta always be a lovey-dovey, huggy-huggy on them. It don't matter. You even sharing airspace with this person is a big deal. At one point, they probably thought y'all were some sort of counterparts, but they just didn't take it seriously in the past. They couldn't. They had something else in their ear. Somebody else talking. Somebody else creating doubts, adding to confusion. You know what I'm saying? And this person was weak. That's easily the best example, or I should say, the best answer, that they were weak. They were easily tempted by somebody in their energy. Now they want to come home to you. They're going through this metamorphosis because this is what they want to manifest with you. Oh, we're gonna have to switch up these readings for 2025. Okay, seven of coins. Yeah, this person, they know that they wasted time. Seven of coins in reverse. They're no longer trying to harvest. This person, okay, so when they come through, all right, um, this person will demonstrate to you that they realize they wasted a lot of time. Time they can't get back. Time you might not even give them to speak to them. This person is very much aware. They like I told you, they hoping against hope, hoping for hope that you will give them the time of day because they know how much time, so much precious time that they wasted. Now, this person could have wasted years, played games, then disappeared, then reappeared. I don't know. I just feel like they did the most, and all it was all a waste. It was all a waste because whatever they were chasing out there was never you. Now I feel like once this person met you, they held everybody to a certain standard, and it doesn't satisfy them. It can't, because they cannot replicate your energy through anybody. And that's what people don't realize when they screw over like a earth angel individual. They get cocky in their head, think, if I got that one, I could pull another one, or I can recreate one through somebody else. And that doesn't work because that person is also not you. I do feel like they may have a copycat energy in the midst, but again, that person they cannot create you through somebody else. So this person is looking to return to their Mother of Bastards, which is also their Queen of Cups, which is their true love, their unconditional love. Um, they tired of wasting time. They want to tell you how much time they realize they wasted time. Also, yeah, they were deluded by somebody in their energy. Somebody took you away from them or took them away from you, but it was their choice, meaning this person tempted them. It goes back to the seduction I bring up every now and then. They were seduced by the things. The things made more sense to them. This person thought logically and not emotionally. So the thing is, they didn't know how to balance logic and emotions. Okay, they may be full of emotions, but they're gonna go with their logical mind. My logical mind says this is the place I should be and this is what I should be doing. But yet their heart yearns for you because of what they feel when they are around you. Again, you wrap them with love that they don't even need to touch you. They just need to be around you. They need to be in your energy. You get what I'm saying? So this person watches, but they are unhappy with what they see, or not to say unhappy not being in your energy. I get that this person is done watching. They're miserable. Okay. I heard they hate it there, wherever that is. They hate it there. They are unhappy. Hey, bite. Ouch. So yeah, somebody wasted a lot of time playing games with somebody they know is smart and they know is loving and they want a reconciliation with. So tell me, do you give them a reconciliation? This not gonna be everybody's uh deal. Everybody feels different, and I respect the differences, but what's the likely outcome, Spirit? Are you going to entertain this person in some way? So, you love this person too, and there's a resistance of a change here. I still feel like this person is going through a metamorphosis. So I feel like the resistance is um to end the connection, like sever it completely. I feel like some of you may give this person an opportunity to show you why they should even talk to them or whatever. It's kind of like you may give them a chance by hearing them out. Okay. Um, Tell me about the mother and knives, because I also feel like you holding it. This is somebody holding 10 toes down, like not relenting with this person either. So this person has to. They have barriers to you. So they really got to jump over them hoops. There's a lot of karma stuff. I just feel like you're going to make them show you. Like they're not in an easy path to you. There's no, they could just talk their way in and things be like they were before. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I just see like you're gonna make them pay. You're gonna make them stand 10 toes down. You're gonna make them prove anything that they said to you, and it's probably gonna be, you're not going to be the same way you were with them in the past. But this person's actions are going to spell it out, and it's all in there. It's kind of like you have the ball, or the ball is in your court, and as far as making any decisions to hear them out, and then the ball, when the ball goes to them, they gotta work it out. You get what I'm saying? Like they really gonna have to score the scores. I ain't gonna say what sport. They can just score the scores, and they're gonna have to score multiple times in multiple ways in overtime, because they wasted your time. Spirit said they wasted a lot of your time. And I don't know that, I think it would be hard to speak to this person and hard not to speak to this person, because if this person made another choice and didn't give you closure, a lot of y'all gonna want closure. You're gonna want to hear what this person has to say so you can feel what you need to feel. Okay, because I feel like there's a lot of water sign energy with the mother of baskets. Like you may be what is it, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, right? So you're intuitive, so you're gonna feel your answer based on what they say and what they do, and that will give you the closure you need. Tell me more, Mother Nine. Nine of Coins. Yeah, this person is definitely codependent on your energy. It goes back to something I told you on the previous reading, and I remember now. Um, this person may come to you with nothing, right? They will have to disengage from all the material, not even material wealth, or just the things that they were clinging to, or the habits and in the places that they wanted to be. They have to come strip themselves of that. Not because they don't need to be independent from you, but they have to detach from all their distractions. Remember, I said this person will distract themselves with others and tell in the past, they would tell you you weren't important as everything else they had going on. You know, I got to take care of this. I'll get to you. That's how they treated you. And then they realized they were putting all these things and other people in front of you. And then when they didn't have you no more, they realized what was missing, because they didn't appreciate it while it was happening. When you were present, they didn't appreciate that. So now they're starting to see, like, wait a minute, I pushed aside my beloved for what? Like, I feel empty now. Yeah. So now they having these realizations that, wow, I feel empty now. Like, oh shit. And then with the devil card in reverse in the previous energy, they already know this person is not confused anymore. Like if they were Well, they definitely were throwing a lot of monkey wrenches. I'll tell you that with the moon card here, this person is definitely in their emotions and their feelings, but a lot of it came from distractions. It was a lot, and I feel like you said okay because the 4 coins is here with the mother nine. You pulled it all the way back. You pulled it all the way back from this person, and you stood on 10 because what you realize is that you weren't a priority. Everything that they had going on in their life came before you. Maybe you understood, maybe you didn't understand. Whatever the case may be, once you realized that you were not a priority, understanding went out the window. And it was like, well, if I'm not a priority, I'm nothing. And you nothing this person. So as much as you love this person, you nothing them. They taught you how to live without them. I'm seeing that too. Wow. Now this person, they don't want that energy no more. None of that. How do they get back in your good graces? I don't know. They need to figure it out. They need to yeah, they gotta put in effort. Oh, what's this? 8 of baskets. Yeah. They're walking away from wherever they are now because they miserable. Whatever that moon energy is that's causing illusion and delusions for them, this person is walking away from that. And they're trying not to transition from you. They want a rebirth. You know, yeah. Tell me more. There's a lot of cups here in reverse. 6 of cups, 8 of cups. No, I'm sorry, not bad. Not all in reverse. There's a lot of cups here though. The father, the mother of cups, the basket, the sun, and the 8 of baskets. And the 3 of cups. Sheesh. This is a very powerful and emotional time for this person. Their emotions are all over the place, from the past energy to sadness to hope to I want reconciliation to I gotta walk away from all this craziness, all this delusion. This person is going through an emotional journey, but their journey is toward you, to this Queen of Cups. They've been left feeling some kind of way. Tell me more, Spirit. And depleted. 9 of 9, yeah. They've been depleted. They have been through a lot of fear, regret, and shame. Also, Spirit said they fear you will reject them. That's their biggest fear. And it causes a lot of depression. But they feel like they fear that because they know what they did. They know that they may never be able to come back from that. That there's always a chance that you will say no, regardless of what they show you, regardless of what they do. They know that that's always a possibility because they took you for granted. Tell me more. Yes. So yeah, this was a third party situation. 3 of 9s is 3 of swords. Whoever they were dealing with this devil energy in the past tore their heart out. They may have loved this person, and some of y'all don't want to hear this, but they may have really loved somebody else who hurt them really bad. And somewhere you came in with not really trying to do anything, just being yourself is what I'm getting. And this person realized there's another chance at hope. That's why the star is here. They know that there's another opportunity out there, but in the meantime, in the past life or the past energy, they were crushed by this person, disappointed by the person that they thought or they loved. Maybe they thought this person loved them, but they didn't. They had a bond that was codependent, and this person has broken the spell, but they are in agony, emotional agony. Like it's not just apathy. You know what I'm saying? This person went through it. I feel like they purged, they cried, Because this is all past energy with the three of swords. So the past energy, this person cried. I think now what they're doing now, where the eight of baskets is here, it's more like, okay, I've already cried. I think I'm done crying. Now I just need to move on from this. And I know where I want to be. I know who I want to be with. But they went through a lot. Okay. You may have been taken through a lot, but I don't think it's nothing compared to what karma is currently dragging them through. So their finances may not be great at all. Um, their emotions clearly aren't. Spiritually, no. Mentally, no. They're going through it. What's the bottom of the deck? Yeah, Spirit said that's the truth. With Miss Ida here, this is the high priestess. Spirit said, you know what you know. You know what you know. But it is not for you to say a word. Because, Miss Ida, she don't speak. The high priestess don't have to talk. She don't have to talk about nothing. She just know. You know what I'm saying? She just know. So it is not for you to speak. You know what they're going through without seeing it, without knowing the specifics. It's kind of like you may not know right now, but your heart tells you that it ain't right. And then by the time you hear about it, it'll just confirm what you actually know. So take that how it resonate, y'all. If it don't resonate, don't take it. Um, you know, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your likes. You know what I'm saying? But mm. Yeah, some people are getting their lessons, and they're getting the lessons they deserve. As we can see play out in a public scale, it is also playing out in a minor scale, in a community scale, in an intimate scale. People are getting what they deserve. You chose wrong, you chose evil, you chose unhappiness, because you chose money or comforts or whatever the reasons. Whatever the reason, you chose to love somebody that never loved you. You chose wrong. You're supposed to. You supposed that's part of your lessons in this journey. This is what they needed to get. And then they learn. Now, learning does not guarantee that they could be in your life or you'll be in theirs. It does not guarantee that. Do they desire it? Absolutely. Yeah, they desire it. Because you demonstrated true love in a form that they didn't even know could be. And once they experienced it, they didn't they didn't treat you right. They didn't understand. But now, oh no, it all add up. All the math is mathing now. You know what I'm saying? All the formulas and the algebras coming together. All the interslopes and all that stuff is starting to make sense. Like, oh, so when I did this caused that to happen and that to happen, and wow, yeah, it's all clear now. It's all friggin' clear now. Okay. So, again, take it how it resonate, y'all. Oh, Cherry, my bad. Oh, thank you, Ty. Have a good night. All right, let me clear these cards for you, Cherry. And then I'm gonna do you real quick. Yeah, like I said, man, this year taught me. I used to see karma, I think, in a very linear way. That the results of your actions, you know what I'm saying, give you karma, right? And that is true. However, when you are in a love relationship, you think, okay, this person chose wrong because I love them and they love me, and why aren't we together, right? But then when you think about what the person experiences, because what I'm seeing is that a lot of people going through it and they getting called to the carpet for their choices and the experiences. You know what? There is no wrong choices. I have to remind myself that there are no wrong choices. They went to that person and maybe they loved that person, cared about that person, or thought they did, or maybe they thought they were going to get something out the deal. Whatever it is, they were supposed to go over there and experience that. And you were supposed to experience the karma you got through it so that you could choose yourself. Because this person has yet to choose themselves. They choosing things over you, people over you, circumstances over you, right? But then spirit, your goal is to learn how to love yourself enough to not be second to none of those things that this person worships. Because who? I know you fucking lying. Yep, it's a domino effect. Absolutely. It's meant to teach them what they need to teach. I'm sorry, what they need to learn, and it's also meant to teach you what you needed to learn about that connection. You were not supposed to come out unscathed. You were supposed to learn something about yourself so that you can hold yourself accountable about your relationships and not keep going through the same thing with the same people or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, we all had to learn those lessons. That's why everybody can't get a repeat, because when we learn it real good, when you learn it real good, you're not gonna keep doing that over and over again. And like I said, it would have to be a miracle if this person deserved you again. All right, spirit, give me give me a message for Cherry. What she need to know? Railroad Bill. That is chariot energy. Maybe that's that trip you took, but tell me more. Them bones. Oh, judgment. Tell me more. We got two major arcana already. What's going on, girl? Another one. The star card. Tell me more. You got a grandbaby coming, maybe? Hope not. Nine of nine sticks. Not yet. Not yet. Uh-uh. Nine of sticks. That's that pistol you be carrying. Tell me more, spirit. Ten of nine. Okay, so in your situations, yeah, the worst has happened. Okay. You going in, spirit said you chose the right directions in the past that you wanted to choose, meaning you started to choose yourself. You called judgment on situations that you may not have wanted to, but you learned what you learned and you made good decisions, because the star card is here. That's also choosing yourself and a rebirth type of energy with the judgment. So you chose yourself, you chose your family, you chose self-love, self-worth, you know what I'm saying? And then you standing 10 toes down. That is the challenge though. And because that's in a challenging lesser position, that nine of sticks. You're the wounded warrior. You've been hurt before. So your guard is up. Okay, your guard is up. With the 10 of nines, though, Spirit said the worst has happened. You know why? Because you went through your dark night of the soul. You went through your transformation. So those betrayals aren't the same anymore. They can't betray. People can't, they're not hurting you like they used to. So I just, I'll put it to you like this. I lost a friend. Well, I say lost, but I didn't lose anything, right? So let's just call it a loss. Say I lost a friend and I want to say 2021, end of 2021. And then another one at the end of 2023. So 21, or maybe it was the end of 2022 and it, I don't know. Anyway, it was something like that. But by the second time, when it was a different one, I realized they was almost the same person, different circumstances, and I didn't really lose anything. That I realized that I was learning more about who I was, what I could tolerate, what I couldn't tolerate. Them walking out of my life because their situation was they were shamed by me being disappointed with them and expressing my disappointment with them. So it caused them to hide in shame and leave me alone. And I'm fine with that. But I spoke my piece. Like, what you not gonna do is, and they couldn't handle it. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And I get that you are, in fact, learning that what you thought was bad in the past ain't as bad no more. That losing people, so to speak, in your life that when you reflect really didn't bring much to it is really not a loss. Or if they did bring something to it, but they harbored something, or you discovered something that made the relationship not good, rancid, a little toxic in some way, and that, you might have been putting yourself in harm's way to continue it, you didn't really lose. You didn't lose. I feel like that's what you're learning. The overall energy is kind of like, okay, you can't freeze them in time anymore because you see that now. But the worst is over. No matter how long you've known them in your life, Six of Cups. And when a person's season is over, it's just that it's over. And as long as you stay intact, as long as you learn your lessons, as long as you've done the emotional work on yourself, that self reflection, that self awareness, you unpack it. You may unpack it with friends and you look at it and twist it. And you like, now it's like you chew the meat and you spit out the bones because you have analyzed yourself enough to know, okay, if I'm the problem or I'm not the problem. If I see this happening again, am I going to go this route or that route? I feel like it's a lot of learning here and a lot more self love than ever. hmm Right, you're right. It was one sided. That's what it is. That's why the Nine of Swords. I mean, sorry, Nine of Wands is here. You're not. And sometimes we feel betrayed by people in the moment. Usually, in the moment when it happens, you feel some sort of betrayal from that person because you know about the efforts that you put in and how you was down in the trenches with that individual. But Spirit said, mm-mm, that betrayal did not leave you man down. That betrayal was actually a new beginning for you because now you can make a decision based on the knowledge you've acquired about yourself, i.e., and the other person, to either engage or disengage from that individual. And I get that you chose to disengage. You chose to stand on 10 and chose to hope and love yourself. Mm. So this is given all the battles that you've been going through have been worth it because it's for your soul's growth. And we be signing up for that soft girl era year. We just tired of all these ups and these downs, but they're making us. They're not breaking us. And that's what I see with you. They're making you, they're not breaking you. Whatever the betrayal was in your life did not end anything. And it didn't matter how long you knew the person. You get what I'm saying? I'm starting to learn, and I feel like I'm doing the right thing. I'm a check into it first, but I now have to confront somebody that I don't know well because of a betrayal that happened almost instantly upon meeting them. And now I have an opportunity because I've been invited over, and we gonna let them have it, speak our piece and move and mind our business. But that first impression can't be overlooked. I feel like how this relates to you is that I've learned so much about people and their betrayals that I have to nip this in the bud and not let them think that it was okay, because I was put in a position where I could not instantly express myself, but I am not going to let too much time go by. I'm just going to handle it, right? And I just feel like when we can not necessarily always handle it, but when we can make peace with it, whatever way we need to make peace with it, sooner rather than allowing it to linger, allowing it to fester, or allowing ourselves to dwell on what we may have gone wrong. When we can release that, we're lighter. We're more at peace. We don't have no, it's not that you don't have stress about it, but you start to compartmentalize it and put it where it go, instead of letting it be in the forefront of your mind, aggravating you, giving you headaches, stressing you out. Boundaries and disrespect, yes. But when people cross your boundaries, it is up to you to hold down your boundaries, right? Now, my boundaries were crossed a different way, but I'm about to put my foot down to explain how that ain't gonna ever happen again. And it's a bunch of parts to it, but I get it. I get it and get it. I'm saying all this to say I resonate and I relate to what you're saying, what spirit is saying for you. You good. You good in a way that maybe it had these things, that these circumstances happen to you the way they happened a few years ago, your emotional response would have been different. But what I'm getting here is that you are able to release it, because ten of swords are in reverse. So the swords are not in your back anymore because you released it. You released it and you learned something, and you will be better armed and prepared. Anybody else try to play in your energy in that way. So you got this. Take that how it resonate. If it don't resonate, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You good to go, girl. It don't matter how long that person been in your life. A cutoff is a cutoff is a cutoff. And scene, because we're done. Okay? So that's what I get. And it don't matter if this is male, female. It don't matter what type of relationship that is. Betrayal is betrayal. Boundaries cross as boundaries cross. I know. Now, I just finished your reading, but I know. Girl, I can't wait to let them people have it tomorrow. I can wait. But I'm not holding back because I don't know them and I don't know how. Mm. Whoo! If it wasn't for children being present, we could have handled this already. But, I will make it do what it do. You welcome, sis. Girl. Because why you playing with me? We not doing that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So I'm going to tell y'all a quick story and I'm going to let y'all go. So my daughter has a new friend from school. The father is a handyman and we needed something put up, a TV rack put up. We invited him over into our bedroom, but our bedroom has an exit. So unfortunately, I don't like people coming in my personal abode like that, but he was there for a job. This man brought the child that, was friends with my daughter and his other two kids. Didn't know he had two. I know he had one more. And the wife decided to come when we told them, don't bring them. He said, okay, and brought them into my house anyway. It caused several different things to happen. Several different things to happen. And then the wife felt like we was having some type of party she wasn't invited to because of her insecurities, and she decided to take a little tour of my home and headed on down into my bedroom without my permission. Matter of fact, just walking through my house without my permission was a violation. Coming to my house, disrupting my daughter's shower, all kind of stuff was happening unexpected. And all my daughter knew is, well, this is my mother's, my best friend's, my new friend's mother. She being respectful, she let her in the house, not knowing this woman was going to take a liberty that she should have never took. Boundaries crossed. Now we've been invited into their home and they about to get it. and then we're gonna leave. I was gonna bring my child, but I decided not to because I refrained from cussing them out. My I did yell, but I didn't know who I was yelling at. I just saw steps coming down, and I am going to let them have it because damn it, if you cross people's boundaries like that, how disrespectful are you? You get what I'm saying? You said you was to be a follower. I'm gonna have to remember to let you hear it because there is no, y'all collective. I need you to hear this because there is nothing that these people can say to me that I'm going to be like, oh great, now we can be friends. Nope, because if they took this type of liberty, this is where my mind goes now after having certain wisdom and experience. If you can show me how quickly you can cross my boundaries, I cannot leave my child in your care or custody at any given time because you could cross her boundaries. And I would have been already warned by the way you cross my boundaries. And my mind goes a million places these days. I don't care how you present yourself to me. You crossed my boundaries. There's a show that came on Netflix called Dirty John or something John, right? He was a whole narcissistic man, and he smooth talked the family. Man, the father did some things with the father, did some things with the mother, and kidnapped the daughter and did all kinds of things to this daughter. Now he also had his whole family, so they trusted him on off the rip from family. Let me tell you, I'm not chancing that. So whenever this child gets to see my child, it would be in public spaces from now on. Her and her family cannot come to my house, and my family will not be going to their house because you will not cross my boundaries. He said, when we told him, "Why did you bring your family over here?" All this time, I was thinking the mother's in the car. I go out to finally greet her on his way out, and come to find out she already in my house and then heading down my steps. Listen, that is very. If you find that that's okay, listen. Don't be a people pleaser. That is very disrespectful. And upon her descending down the steps, it was a bunch of kids. I was like, "Who in the world is coming down my steps without my permission?" And all she could say was, "Oh, I was trying to come to see where the adults were." Well, first of all, it was none of your business where the adults were, right? I don't. You know what? I don't want to start yelling because I gotta save that energy for tomorrow. But I'm about to let them have it. And I I had to tell my mom about it. I had to tell a couple friends, and we all are awestruck that this even happened. I'm still tripping, and I still get mad because now I got to let these people have it. Okay, because how the fuck dare you do that in somebody's house? And then now, as much as I like the little girl, because I spent time with her already in a public setting. We were at the bowling alley. I let the kids bowl a couple weeks ago. And I'm thinking, all right, cool. I saw her the first night at back to school night. Yeah, this is girl. She met a little friend. They so cute together. They about the same height. They got the same mannerisms. They were fast friends. Cool. I'm all good with them being friends. But their parents is a problem, which means I'm gonna have to watch the little girl because she come from those parents, unfortunately. You get what I'm saying? Like we not in the age of blindly trusting people. There was another incident a while back, and I feel like it was either this year or sometime the end of last year, where these girls went on an overnight. Now my kids don't do that. Well, there's one family we will do it, but the kids went overnight. It was a bunch of girls around 11, 12, 13 years old or something like that. And the father of the one girl who's, the one hosting it, gave the girls milkshakes. And I don't know if one or some of them, I know one in particular noticed some white powder in the mix and said she didn't want it. And so he made another one for her and insisted that she drink it. I don't know if she drank it or pretended to drink it, but she called home and she asked. And then he tried to turn the parent away by saying they're fine, they're fine. So they had to get the police involved and the other parents involved to get them girls out of there, and they were sedated. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know. This whole situation feels extremely weird to me that somebody would violate like this. But when I tell you, I'm gonna let them know what I gotta let them know tomorrow. Like I said, ain't nothing they can really say. Basically, they just better listen, hear us out. At the very least, apologize if they don't have that in them. Oh, fucking well. Either then she probably won't want to be the little girlfriend. I don't know. All I know is I'm trying to be the best adult about it I can, but I'm gonna address the adults appropriately, and we out. So and with that, I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all get some rest. 2 bottles of wine. I gotta go sober as hell. I want to make sure I remember everything I want to say. They lucky I don't prepare a speech, but I know it's gonna flow from me because I'm gonna address everything. Anyway, y'all, have a good night. Stand on 10. Don't let nobody play in your face or your energy. Like, click, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section if you catch this later. Let me know that you heard it, if it resonates with you. And I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. All right. Have a good night, y'all. Peace.